Mobile phone etiquette. Point 1. When you miss your special one, call him, her. I miss you means nothing if you don't do anything about it. 2. Sometimes what your spouse wants is not even an hour-long phone conversation from you. A 1 or a few minutes phone call is enough to brighten up your spouse's day. 3. If you two are in a long-distance relationship, don't ignore or stop calling, especially if phone calls are the only way to connect. 4. Don't always text and chat. Sometimes make that phone call. It is more intimate. 5. Don't attack your spouse with words such as "Where have you been? The phone call rang for a while. What have you been doing?" It makes your spouse defensive at the onset and communicates you are quick to suspect your spouse simply for picking the call seconds late. 6. If you see your spouse's missed call, return them. 7. Don't order your spouse to give his, her phone to the person near them to prove what they are saying is true. It is demeaning. 8. Start phone calls warmly and end phone calls warmly. It makes your spouse enjoy talking to you. 9. Before you tell your spouse what you called him, her for, find out how he, her is. It shows care. Don't just go straight at saying "Send me money for fuel. I am stuck." 10. Don't make it a habit to always walk away from your spouse when speaking to someone else over the phone. Your spouse might think you are hiding something. 11. Don't be harsh when talking to your spouse over the phone, especially when he, she, is in public. It will make your spouse avoid picking up your calls. 12. Sometimes video call your spouse to show your spouse you wanted to see his, her smile and to share a moment. 13. Don't hang up calls on your spouse, even if you two have an argument. It communicates disrespect. If you two are having a not-so-pleasant conversation, you can say, "Hon, I don't think this conversation is going well. I love you. Please allow me to end the call. We will talk later." That thoughtful landing alone will help you to solve the issue maturely. 14. Let it not be that your spouse can hear you enjoying talking to another on phone calls, but you rarely call him, her, or when you do, it lacks warmth. 15. Let your phone conversations have warmth. The right tone, humor, interesting content, courtesy and appreciation. This way, you two will look forward to phone connections. 16. Remember that communication is not about how many times you phone call each other, but the quality of those phone calls. 17. Remember you two are blessed to have mobile phones and technology to connect. Many people in the past didn't have this privilege. Make good use of it. Be smart with your smartphone.